Real life street stars, man. We got a legend in the building. My brother J-Dawg, man, from Houston, man. Real legend in the building, bro. Man, we back 2 years.
It's been 2 years?
It's been 2 years since the last time you came, blessed us. You did a booth, man. The booth at 500,000. Going crazy. Yeah, 522K. Going crazy, spitting pain, spitting that real shit like you known for. Man, how you doing, man? You back in Dallas, bro?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm still living, still free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, for those who don't know, man, why are you back in the city, man?
We got a show tonight. Don Chief, it's his birthday bash. It's a Houston and Dallas connection thing, man. And you know, anything got to do with something like that, I'm with it.
Man, that's live, bro. We was just talking off camera about Don Chief. You know what I'm saying? How he don't get his flowers, man. Tell him, you from Houston, you a legend, man. Tell him from your perspective why Don Chief was doing his thing, you know?
He the definition of consistency. You know what I mean? I watch him do what we was doing collectively. I watch him do it by himself. You know what I mean? I watched that man drop every quarter. You know what I mean? I'm talking about flooding the system. It was a time when I used to come through Dallas and East Texas, it was a time every other car for shit show was never done cheap. You know what I mean? E Greedy movement. He just consistently stayed in it. I just ain't seen too many cats do it like that. You know what I mean? He believed in himself and backed himself up.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah. One thing I always wanted to ask, you know, because for me, from Dallas again, all we listened to was Houston. You know what I'm saying? From the Screw to SUC to, you know, all that. And then we would start seeing the Dallas artists collab with the Houston artists, and that was big for us because, you know, that's what we fuck with. What did it take for y'all to respect somebody to collab with them from our city?
Shit, well, I don't know if I'm the best person to speak for them. You know, I've been in Dallas, been like home to me since I was a child. That's, you know, so East Texas and Dallas, you know, was like home. So it was nothing for me, you know. But I believe if I was to guess on it, I would say the main reason for the other artists is shit, it made sense. You know what I mean? Dallas probably, and this facts, number-wise, Dallas probably blew up over half of Houston artists. Didn't blow up in Houston. You know what I mean? It wasn't Houston where they blew up at. Dallas is where they blew up at. You know what I mean?
The city.
Yeah, see, once Houston seen the numbers and seen, oh, you got motion, you going down, they jumped, you know what I mean? They went on and got behind it. But a lot of niggas blew up in Dallas. Dallas has been the #1 market for most of Texas artists. You know what I mean?
Was there any artists that seemed to get way more love out here than they actually got in Houston?
Damn near half of them. Damn near half of them. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go into saying no names, but they know. You know what I mean? Yeah, they know. And that ain't no cap, that ain't no shade. It's more like, it's just facts. If it was me on the other hand, I would say it. I wouldn't feel no shame in the saying, nigga, this what blew me up before my own city. You know what I mean? This is me. So I ain't saying no shade or no cap, but truth be told, number-wise, a lot of these niggas blew up in Dallas and East Texas area, West Texas. It wasn't in Houston. A lot of these niggas, man, the way Dallas respect them and fuck with them, shocked the shit out of us. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's wild. Being that you're from Dallas and Houston, you got both backgrounds or whatever. Which one do you like better, the swanger or like the regular rim?
I'm a swanger head.
And can you explain why that is? Because we can never get with the swanger.
It's damn near embedded in me. It's damn near like culture. Like when we was coming up, you couldn't say that you made it to a certain level if you wasn't on swangers. You know what I mean? It was like this is a level thing. Swangers is all part of a culture. You didn't come up hustling not to not ride swangers. You know what I mean? That might have been one of the main reasons you start hustling. You know what I mean? Swangers is just like, to me, it's no realm that I could see better, ever.
But that bitch be poking hot, bro.
Oh man, hey, say what? It's some petty shit that go on with them swangers, though. Yeah. It's some petty shit. Yeah. I done seen the motherfucker come through in a smart car. It's some petty shit go on, you know what I mean? Niggas will throw them hoes on anything. But boy, I swear, man, it's something about them swangers that'll change a nigga.
Yeah, because I used to swing my Cadillac and I'd be like, riding on foes. I thought y'all were talking about 24s. And I'm like, and Houston, oh, now y'all talking about 84s. 84s. Yeah, so I'm like, did you respect the 24s, though? Did y'all respect?
Yeah. Me personally, I came up in the bricks, you know what I mean, up under, you know, a different kind of structure, you know what I mean, from my OGs and shit. So I respected every culture and was happy to be around it and see it with my own eyes. You know, I remember my era coming down, when I was young, coming down here in Dallas, I seen niggas hopping out the car so goddamn high, you know what I mean? Yeah. Before I seen this in Miami or seen this, I seen it in Dallas, you know what I mean? Niggas in Caprices jumping out that bitch like dually trucks, you know what I mean? And you know, I always like to see, you know, other cultures and shit.
What's the most expensive 84s you can buy now?
Shit, right now?
Yeah, right now.
I think the new, they got some new, but Power Wow just posted. I think they, man, them hoes so long, man. I forgot how many inches on that bitch. Them hoes so long.
Man.
They just came out. Yeah. They got to be the most expensive ones because they the newest.
Can you get a ticket for them hoes poking out like that?
I'm guaranteeing you, they just got tired of having it in court. It is illegal, man. You know what I mean? Anything, if the shit passed your rearview mirror, you know what I mean? It is illegal. I think they just got tired of pulling niggas over and filling up the courthouses with that.
I just want to know, man, because as a young nigga, just hearing y'all speak about the rims, seeing the shit, the cars online, do y'all still do the Houston car shows where y'all got the shit, the crazy cars with the neon lights?
Every other day.
Damn.
Every other day. You know what I mean? Now we just do it in the streets. We don't go in no building. It's every other day. You know what I mean? Homesteads to the south side, you know what I mean? Every other day is damn near like a candy train coming down that bit. I'm talking about swinging in now, you know, they act like it's a funeral now, you know what I mean? If the blue line coming through, the person in the front will block the whole goddamn freeway traffic just so the rest of them can come. It's a culture thing, man. It's definitely normal. And you know, when it come down to me, like, it's no other realm I ever wanted to ride. I ain't never seen another realm that ever. You know, I like 4J too. I done had them.
Yeah, I mean, 4Gs, yep.
But the swingers is just something about them swingers, man.
How often do them hoes be getting stolen?
See, when I was coming up, if you had a pair of swingers, you stole them. Texas Wild Wheels, they the one that blessed the game and then switched the game up.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, if you had a pair of swingers, you bought them from somebody who stole them.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
it wasn't no way you was going to just get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But then that was then when them hoes were small and shit. You could damn near come out of town to East Texas and buy a car and the pair of swingers would be on the car like a hubcap, you know what I mean? That was back then. But now, shit, I don't hear too much about car jacking, like swinger jacking like it used to be.
Yeah, because they always put that on the north side, man. Why they always put it on the north side that y'all was stealing them cars like that?
We roguish than a bitch. The north roguish than a bitch. But it blinded me too, because I, you know, coming up in the streets, I was so one-track minded. It was all about my area and my hood. So when I you know, got older and started going other places, it actually fucked me up that it was gangsters everywhere. I thought it was just here. You know what I mean? Man, when I was going to the south, I was like, these niggas roguish than a bitch. You know what I mean? These niggas the same way, southwest, southeast. I'm like, damn, and it blew my mind. Because in my mind, in my heart, I felt like it was just the north side.
Yeah. Now, I just want to ask, like, what happened to like the Swisher House? Y'all had a crazy movement where the mixtapes, the screw, we're at a point now where we're trying to figure out what Texas sounds like, as a whole. What do you feel like Texas sounds like right now? Do you feel like we're on point? Do you feel like it's something that we could do better?
Always something to do better. On point though, I mean, these young niggas putting up numbers. The money ain't going down in no kind of way. The business is still up. They handling their business, you know what I mean? But of course I wish, me being on some selfish shit, you know what I mean? Me being on some selfish shit, I want some of that old culture, that old soul back.
Yeah, no.
I want them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? I want my kids to learn something from all these words. However, you know what I mean? I'm loving the way these young niggas getting to the bag. When we was coming up, man, nobody was getting to the bag like that. It wasn't like that. You just start rapping and you getting what? A show? Nigga, it took down to 2-3 years in my era for you to be consistent to even get booked for a goddamn show. That is, so it got its pros and cons, man. But I'm definitely I'm blending with my young. Yeah. You know what I mean? On some OG shit. Whatever they on, I'm with them. You know what I mean?
Do you think Screwed and Chop could come back?
I think Screwed and Chop is in the hearts of the people and it's in our culture for life. You know what I mean? I don't know if it would be better to go back to, you know what I mean? Sometimes moving forward be the best shit. However, it's still in your culture, it's still in your heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I talked to like a younger Houston artist, and I feel like sometimes they feel like the old wave is still overshadows the new wave. Because, we still, like I say, it's like two
Texas.
demographics.
That's Texas. Texas want what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can't really speak up on it for Dallas, but for Houston, they don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? It's hard to change them, you know what I mean? They want what they want, and that's it, you know what I mean? So, a lot of them stuck on that screw era. But I think you can be a perfect gumbo when you add some of that and some of this, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, is Houston becoming like the new Atlanta, man? That's what I'm starting to hear. I'm starting to hear a lot of people feeling like Houston is where it's at right now, from the music to the strippings to everything.
I hope so, as long as I ain't with all that super gay shit, you know what I mean, that be going, no disrespect to nobody, I'm saying I don't want that coming to goddamn. Right. Yeah, shit. I damn near pass up on all the good shit just to get that away, you know what I mean? I might have some people that like me no more for what I said, but I probably wouldn't like them either. You know what I mean? But shit, just facts is, Houston is moving fast and growing, and I even seen it was the #1 go-to place on Forbes. You know what I mean? However, Dallas, boy, they better recognize this motherfucker is they building everywhere. Everything's becoming brand new. I was just on the block where I be at, and Dallas right around the corner. Ain't nothing but new
houses.
I'm like, God damn.
And where the hood was at, they got big 300,000,
Big 300,000. I'm like, damn.
Nice new ass.
It's a murder block right around this corner. I mean, you better not be jogging with your dog around that motherfucker.
So what changes have you seen in Houston as of recent? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you're starting to see a lot of people move to Houston. A lot of, you got EXO making the beats. You got a lot of people popping.
Man. I'm seeing just like so many different people, so many different license plates and shit, man, with different, it's just like so many people moving to Houston, man. And I damn near be wondering what's going on that I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what's happening in this motherfucker? Something going on for everybody to be wanting to rush down now. Yeah. I can't stand the traffic, man. That's how you know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, boy, if you got to go to court, if you got to be at court at 8, you need to leave at 6 in Houston. I don't give a damn what side of town you on. Hell yeah, this man, I don't know where all them people come from. That bitch is packed, bro.
It always rains in Houston.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I've been tripping out on all the young rappers that's moving up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing all of them, the drill rappers.
So I was just gonna ask you about that because it's like back in the day, Houston always had that sound where it was like, get money, ball, my car is candy. You know what I'm saying? I got a bad yellow bone. Now every nigga sliding. What do you think about that shit?
I hope they ass slide somewhere and break their goddamn ankle, man. I'm sick of that shit. Slide. How many people do you want dead, man? Like, god damn, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sick of that shit. That's just me, you know what I mean? I come up in the bricks, man, and it just seemed like motherfuckers glorifying some shit that I know everybody trying to get out of. It's just, to me, when I hear, right now, this was crazy. It'd be young kids like 14, 15 want to rap. And I remember being at 13, 14 rapping. My OG taking me places like my little nigga can rap. But it's never a time where I listen, because I be wanting to hear it. It's amazing. I love to hear good talent. But they say the same shit too. What the fuck you mean your stick and you gonna kill this and pull up and I'm like, god damn, you ain't number 13. Yeah. So it's like, to me, man, like I'm so sick of these little murdering motherfuckers, man, god damn. You know what I mean? Rap about something else.
Does the music feel demonic to you?
Definitely demonic. You gotta believe, I believe this. If I'm gonna believe that you're telling the truth in your raps, just say if I'm one of them people who like to hear music and like to hear it and believe they telling the truth, then I know for a fact at least 10 of them in every city supposed to be on death row. You know what I mean? At least 5 in every city for shit show serial killers. You know what I mean? If the shit you saying true, you're a whole serial killer. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real.
Yeah, man. And you know, it's amazing that you can be doing so good in life and you doing all this killing, if you telling the truth. You know what I mean? But just think, even if you lying, who would want somebody to believe that they're a motherfucker?
Yeah, that's wild.
It's amazing to me, man. That's the part I have a problem with. But, you know, there's so many different options. I don't gotta listen to it.
Do you think that niggas should be able to carry guns legally like they do now? You think that should be? I
can't carry one legally. You know what I mean? So I might sound like a hater.
Yeah.
Shit. That's been, I ain't had an option like that since I was 14. That's been away from me, so shit, I don't know. I do believe that you're in last place if you ain't ready to protect yourself. You know what I mean? We in some demonic times, man. These motherfuckers I'm talking about kill their mama, man. They'll kill their own mama for an insurance check or something, you know what I mean? So, you know, I think if you got the right, you know what I mean, everybody shouldn't qualify. You know what I mean? Thanks. Motherfuckers shouldn't just be able to get no AK and now you can go to this school. I don't see no reason what you'll ever need an AK for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, who is you beefing with, bro?
Yeah, who the fuck is you beefing with, you know what I mean? And you got an AK?
Yeah, nah, that's... So
all the mass shootings, it is never somebody that they got into it with.
Never.
It's just you went and killed everybody in that bitch.
In that bitch.
Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Yeah.
So you got a slogan, build up what we tore down, and you speaking to the youth in prison, in the systems. Tell them about that, man, because I think that's important from, you know, somebody who been through it, actually giving back and talking, and we don't big up the people who go back and do the good for the community. Yeah. So tell them about that, the build up.
Yeah, I feel like if you didn't help build it, you don't get action in tearing it down. That's just me. You know what I mean? And if you help tear it down, and this is your area, you definitely need to be part of the building process. That's just how I feel, you know what I mean? To me, it ain't even like a charity thing. To me, that's your job, you know what I mean?
So explain to the people that don't know what it is, what you're doing. You're going to different youth programs and speaking in the jail systems?
Yeah. Me and Trae started that, you know what I mean? going to the jail systems and speaking. Now my manager, he got some more things set up, but we had started that back in the Gap. And you know, it's crazy, I ain't even think they accept me. I went to a farm that I was locked up on. You know what I mean? And you know, but I just, that's just our OG shit. You know what I mean? To me, it ain't nothing to, I get a pat on the back for. It's just my job. I was a damn fool, you know what I mean? So I have to tear all that shit down, so I know I gotta be part of the building. It's the only thing that makes sense, you know what I mean?
What is your views on snitching?
Oh shit, I don't like rats. See, my thing is the game. You know what I mean? You ain't in the game. You know what I mean? Certain things don't apply to everybody to me. You know what I mean? You know, to me, you know, a snitch is damn near up there with a pedophile to me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just don't have no respect of a person. You know what I mean? I can't call you a man, I can't even call you a woman. You know what I mean? To me, you just a whole, you know what I mean? Like you a whole different definition. You know, because, you know, I done had sellers, you know what I mean, who down there, and I know they ain't going home. I done had some sellers so young that they really thinking they going home. Their conversation and everything, when you're chopping it up, is about the free world. And in my mind, you know, I don't want to bust your bubble, but my nigga, you just, on your paper, that bitch got 9s all the way through, you know what I mean? On your time sheet, like you not going home. And you telling me, man, shit me and you can do when we get out. Yeah. And it's heartbreaking, man, you know, so, you know, I look at snitching in a different way. I feel like everybody don't apply to it though, you know what I mean?
So what do you think about the snitching and the music combining? Now it's like they're applying the street rules to the music. How do you feel about all of that? Because right now
I knew that was gonna happen though. I mean, you can't expect to keep getting no hundred thousands and thousands of dollars out of the hood. You know what I mean? Because that's who's gonna support the shit. If you wanna, if your fan base is our street, and we can tell by the way you move, the shit you say, the way you act, that this is your aim, and you aiming at the streets, then shit, you know, this fees come with that. You know what I mean? This fees come with that. Your ass better, you saying everything about a lifestyle that you don't live. Hell yeah, they all, I believe you deserve to be extorted. You know what I mean? I believe it's supposed to be a better name than the word extortion, because it's supposed to be a better way for people to understand this, because you lying like a motherfucker. Everything, the people that's around you is really to bodyguard your bullshit. You won't let them know what I mean? But they deserve a bigger check. And for the folks who looking at them like, man, they just around, what they do, why they around? They really deserve a bigger check than what you think, you know what I mean? Because, you know, them the ones that you hiding behind with the shit you say. You know what I mean?
Now my boy Keise on the track just hit me and said, me and my boy J-Dawg working on a tape.
man, that nigga, but he just sent me like 11 tracks. Hell yeah, every last one of them. Keise.
Oh, Keise, that's my guy.
Oh my God, man.
Different.
That nigga just sent me 11 tracks. Every last one of them I'm finna do. It ain't one on there that didn't go. Keise bad.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker, bro.
Hey man, I don't know if they know what's around him right out here in D-Town. Keise bad, man. Keise on the track. That boy bad, man. I just talked to him yesterday.
I grew up jamming Zero and Trae, right? Mm-hmm. And then I see on the internet and I see them getting a fight, and it folds the way it does, right? And you see Zero go to the news and talk. What do you think about that?
That was the weakest shit ever to me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that was the weakest shit ever to me. Like, you know what I mean? Me personally, right? And just look, don't even look at my relationships with it. Just look at me as a person on the outside looking in. Yeah. You know what I mean? You, the first person that I have ever seen do something like that. You went to the Isaiah Carey show, my nigga. You know what I mean? Now look, of course you got people who gonna say, you know what I mean, this happened, you know what I mean, and make it seem like it's understandable. I'm saying, from my opinion, if I was just say it was a situation where me and Zero was chilling all the time, or we was together in jail or something talking. Before this happened, I don't think that you could have asked him would he would have done that, or if it was somebody else done it, and you asked his opinion, I think his opinion would be more like mine. Like, I can't believe that nigga done that. If it wasn't him that did it, and somebody else that did it, he would disagree with it, in my opinion. This is what I'm guessing. I believe he'll feel the same way I feel. Like, what the fuck what you mean? News channel and pressing charges. And
would you say he snitched?
I mean, shit. Yeah, that's snitching. But it's camera footage out there and shit too. Yeah. However, I'm saying, how can we define that period? Like, what other definition can you define going? I mean, listen, you already done went to the police station and filed a charge. What the fuck going to Isaiah Carey? Like
they might have tossed him a bag or something.
Whatever the name, like, it's a name for what you done. Yeah. We don't gotta call it snitching. We don't got, hey man, we all got opinions. I'm saying it's a name for what you done. Know what I mean? Whatever name that is, I don't know. Know what I mean? We ain't gonna say snitch, but it's a name for what you done. That wasn't regular by no means. Know what I mean? That wasn't no regular shit by no means. And I hate all of it happening.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So in my opinion, I hate all that happened. All that shit I wish would have been aborted. None of that clash, none of that shit I wish would have been aborted. But hell nah. Hell nah, man. I'm not finna go to no motherfucking Isaiah Carey. Hell nah, I ain't finna go let no laws deal with me personally. Yeah, know what I mean?
It was kind of strange coming out of Zero. That was wild.
Strange than a bitch.
Yeah.
It was strange than a bitch, you know what I mean? And then I done heard other people, man, on certain interviews speak up on it, and you know what I mean? I done heard other opinions on it and shit, you know, and a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And this the first time I ever spoke up on it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So evidently all the shit I done heard ain't made me feel no different than, like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? But you know, man, overall, man, listen, man. Me being the person that's close to that circle. Yeah. Me and Trae, blood couldn't make us no closer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And me and Zero cool. Yeah. Me being the person that's close to all that, I get sick in my stomach that it even happened.
Yeah.
From the jump, you know what I mean? Because, nigga, I'm from Houston, from the north side of Houston, right around the corner. And it was all the way up until I was damn near grown that I realized y'all wasn't real cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my mind, nigga, I've been thinking y'all was blood. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm in Houston, so I'm knowing people on the outside. I even heard them in interviews saying they cut T90 or something on out of Austin.
T90J, yeah.
Not 1090.
Who you talking about?
T90.
T90. Okay.
It's a nigga out of Austin got a podcast.
Okay, yeah.
And he was saying, but it ain't true. Nah, they ain't blood relatives, but it don't make it no different. Them niggas was close.
This one I got a question though. Like in Dallas, our blogging, shout out Dallas Global, shout out all the people out here. The blogging out here is crucial. Like it'll go viral.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a lot of maybe blogging in Houston. If there was a lot of blogging in Houston, how much mess do you think that we don't know about would get out there?
If you had a real life street stars in Houston, it's different blog. Cause you ain't gonna be able to bring certain street niggas. Like, it's blogs in the city, know what I mean? This ain't no shade, no cap, cause it's not one name pop in my head that make me think, you know what I mean, about what I'm finna say, but you don't see me on, you know what I mean, nothing. But you couldn't be a platform like a real life street stars in Houston. And I wouldn't have been on that bitch yet. Cause me just sitting back, I like rap economics, I like what they doing, I like, you know what I mean? But you know, I don't know if it's some scared shit or what kind of politics, But boy, it's some shit, boy, the world, I'm glad the world don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's some shit I'm glad the world don't know. I rep Houston all the way around at 360. And boy, I'm glad shit.
Yeah, that shit get deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Did you ever get a chance to talk to him after that? After the fight?
Which one?
Zero.
Nah, I ain't talked to Zero since that happened.
Damn.
And it ain't shocking though. Yeah. It ain't shocking.
Did the city lose respect for Zero after that, do you think? Or
man, listen. I don't know as far as me going around checking temperatures. Right. But I would say this, me knowing my city, it's impossible for you not to have lost respect. Unless you one of them green motherfuckers that don't have a clue about anything other than you seeing the man getting fought on and this and that. If you one of them niggas don't know nothing about anything, then I can see you probably, you know what I mean? But everybody else, it's just impossible. I don't know because I ain't checked everybody's temperature. But how can, I mean, it's nothing in Zero words, ways, and actions make you think that what he'll do. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know.
Has he ever took an
It's going down right now. Court charges and case times, this shit ain't, this shit is going on right now, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, so. Y'all know how many people gonna be, when they see this interview with me, gonna be upset and this and that? They just know I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? But you know how many people you know the words that's gonna be said, J-Dawg, this and that, man, he taking this side, you know what's gonna be said? That's just politics, you know what I mean? They know I don't give a damn, you know what I mean? I'm just saying like you know what I mean, this alone, you know what I mean? And you know, because ain't nobody asked me this in no interview, and I really don't be doing interviews, you know what I mean? Not for no personal reasons or nothing. I just ain't really, you know what I mean? So, you know, man, there's gonna be a lot of talk about this interview. A lot of them, know what I mean? I don't agree with none of it, but keep in mind, I wish all that shit would have been avoided. None of that, I wish all that shit could have been avoided. I heard some of the best Houston music come from them two guys, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's why I said I grew up listening to him, and it was like, wow, I can't believe this is happening when I'm watching.
Man.
That shit hurt.
Yeah,
it hurt me, you know what I mean? But I understand, you know what I mean? I understand the anger, I understand the issues that was going on, and I understand the time, and I understand all that.
And maybe that's what threw people off, because we didn't even know it was deep like that.
Yeah, nah, it's deep, you know what I mean? It's deep, you know what I mean? Them niggas was like brothers, you know what I mean? So, you know, for it to go to that, it had to been, you know what I mean? It ain't no haters going, you know what I mean? You know, both of them niggas is super successful.
You know what I really don't respect about Houston, though? Like, the fact that them two can get out there, though. Yeah. Like, in Dallas, a nigga gotta die.
Yeah.
So, that's what I really respect about Houston. So, win, lose, or draw, whatever the fuck happened, them niggas is still here. And that's what I really respect.
Yeah, and that's a blessing because I wouldn't expect that in Houston. Because a nigga play with me, they gonna die. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yeah. So I wouldn't expect that. You know what I mean? You know, so you know, at the end of the day, you know that shocked me too. That ain't no blood, and I'm proud of that. You know what I mean? But I will say that's real love with them two that they had. Them real brothers. You know what I mean? So if it would have been some bloodshed behind that, I don't know what it would have did to the city. You know what I mean? You know.
Now, I was talking to your manager, shout my guy back here, and he was saying that you're putting together an album right now, and you've never done an album before. You know what I'm saying? It's all been mixtapes. You know what I mean? So tell us about the process of making an actual album versus doing a mixtape.
Shit, for me, all my mixtapes, I did it in like album form. If you listen to all the songs I did on other people's beat, you know what I mean? Some of them, if you don't know the other song, it sounds like, you know what I mean? Because I was, you know, it's all on the people's beats. Even the Riding on Foes and all that other shit that was done, it was real beats put up under them, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so for me, it's normal for me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, only little pressure I get is in my head, in my mind, I wanted to top everything that I done ever did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah, shout out D Jones, man. My guy back here.
Hard working.
He got you going feature crazy. I just seen you did about 39 features.
Yeah, he got about 50 of them lined up.
How was that, bro? Because I know you got a young nigga in there, and you was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Man, that's so many times. Man, sometimes they get me on that shit, and I be like, I know goddamn well when you heard this song, you didn't say to yourself, I hear J-Dawg on it. Yeah. Some of that shit, I be like, man, you can ask her, man. Some of that shit, I be like, the fuck you want me on this song for? Yeah, I mean, what the fuck you talking about? I ain't gonna say no names, but one nigga recently sent me what that nigga was talking about in the chorus. All he do is snort cocaine. And so I was like, what the fuck you want me on this for? Like, I don't got nothing to do with this.
What if the video shoot to start off like Scarface?
Yeah, when he sitting there with his head in the pot. Hey, bro, I don't got nothing to do with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you want me on this song for?
Oh,
yeah, them young niggas, man. I fuck with the young though, man. I think my job is mainly for them. You know what I mean? I'm convinced that God want me to deal with them more than anything, you know. Some of that shit weird in the bitch though, man.
What's one of the best ones that you got though out the pile? What's something to look forward to out of one of the features that you got out the pile?
New coming or just all
out the features that you just been sent out of the 50 features that you did? Has one stood out like that you like? Oh yeah, this finna be a hit.
Yeah, a few of them stood out. Oh, I like that Generator Baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, Generator Baby. I did something with him. I mean, it's a bunch of them that go hard. Right. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But some of them I just gotta channel out everything they said but the chorus. You know what I mean? You know, cause you know right now, it's like when they rapping, you could talk about damn near 30 different things on one verse.
Right.
One line, you talk about this, then you could be talking about killing, then fucking a bitch in the next line. Yeah. It's just like, you know, everything. So with me, I'm more of a narrator. I gotta see it to put it together, cause you know I don't write. Right. So I gotta see it like a movie type. So a lot of that shit, man, I gotta go off of one line that they said and make my whole verse about that. Yeah, cause I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
What's your views on like fentanyl killing everybody now?
Oh man, that's crazy shit on earth. Hey man, hey listen, that shit done shocked my whole everything in the hood. I ain't never thought I'd see something like that in my hood killing people. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing for you know, we hearing such died, had an overdose, and that's a normal thing. But I'm talking about true veteran pill poppers popping this shit and dying. I'm like, how the fuck you didn't know? But that's how good they is at making this shit. You know what I mean? They making some pills that passing every test. You know what I mean? That the real ones pass. And they dying like a motherfucker. Motherfucker don't even make it to the hospital no more. I can't stand this shit. You know what I mean? That shit worse than water.
Man, my son, he came home the other day and he was talking about, yeah, he was at a party. He's like, yeah, man, and they were shooting and I got shot, right? And I was like, bro, that shit is not cool to get shot, right? Yeah. You've been shot before, right?
Taser.
Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. I thought.
You said shot?
Yeah, shot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say, yeah, shot.
Oh, no, ain't nothing pretty about
it. Yeah, I want you to, bro, if you could tell him what it feels like to be shot, bro.
Like you gonna die. It feel like if somebody can, if you had a hole, just say you got shot in your leg, it feel like if you had a hole in your leg and somebody can pour lava, you know what I mean, in that shit, it feel like it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? You need to tell your son, man, he'll do better trying to bungee jump, you know what I mean, for excitement. Yeah, shit. Hey man, the bullets ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody that ain't had a chance to live a life deserves to even flirt with them. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the problem I'm having in my hood. You too young to sign up for this shit. You know, they come outside war ready. And you know, if it's a war going on, you damn near gotta understand if you out here, you may as well be ready. But I be like, damn, you ain't even had no real shot of pussy yet. You know what I mean? You ain't even drove your own car yet. And you ready to die?
But they got the pistol first.
You ready to die?
Yeah, that shit wild. What do you think, well, you know, back in the day, well, it's still going on, but it was the dope boy that had all the money. Now it's the scammer.
Oh, that's mind blowing. That's mind blowing, boy.
And the crazy part is, these scammer niggas blowing a bag too.
Man,
like,
they get a bag. Listen, man.
Bag, like.
These young niggas go scam and come back in a 2023 sports car and tie that bitch up the first day in the neighborhood. They just go get that bitch to tie that bitch up, donuts and, you know what I mean, scat packs and shit. Man, listen, I'm proud of motherfucker, however you get some money. Boy, I wish that shit would have been around now, Errol.
Yeah, boy.
We tried to sell the same rocks 100 times over, you know what I mean? Every day on the same block. You gotta be the fastest nigga. We chasing cars down like Shakira Rich. Nowadays, these niggas going back and coming back with 100K.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Too. My little homies in the hood hit for like 140. I'm like, damn, you 16, you 15. And them niggas went and blew that bitch. Like, hey, boy.
Gave it right back to the economy.
Boy, I say, man, they ain't worried because they know they can do it again.
Yeah.
I don't even know the scam.
Nah, bro.
Man, listen.
Yeah, they run up a bag, bro.
If you watching this right now and you was a venture scammer, come fuck with me. Talk with me, give me the game, man. This idea throw. Let's put our brains together.
Yeah. Let's create this Black Wall Street, man.
Yes, sir, man. I was a nigga that was against that shit because I thought the law was for sure coming. You know what I mean?
These niggas ain't got no repercussions, bro.
Man, say, man. I went to the ATM the other day and that bitch was gone. I'm sorry. The pole and everything was right there. The box gone.
Oh, man.
I was like, man, do they know they shit gone yet? Yeah, that shit was gone. I say, these niggas are serious. And then it's hard to respect an OG nigga if you 17, 16, they hit for 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, my motherfucker trying to tell you something to live. You looking at it like, man, get your old ass on.
I gotta mention the
I don't even know what they doing scamming.
Bro.
I need a group of them to come.
But not only are they scamming, they taking pictures of the scamming and posting it on Instagram.
You know they gotta go to the gram. You know they gotta go to the gram, man. They call that lit. They got it, yeah, young turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm proud they send some money. But boy, it look like a lot of federal shit gonna be happening real soon, man. I wish I knew some of this shit though. Even if I didn't do it, I wish I had the option.
Right.
Yeah, them niggas doing shit, man, like little nerds, man. Y'all doing shit with bank accounts and shit. Man, you can't leave no information nowhere around.
Oh, nah, you can't.
Yeah, a nigga look like straight street nigga, but be a scammer.
Scammer, man.
Nigga got every.
I know a group of niggas who taking orders every day. Whatever you want, from drawers to panties to bras to, you know what I mean, must shirt. Man, they coming up out of these stores running 100 mile per hour like football players. With this shit, man, every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. You make your order early, man. They coming up out of this bitch like football player. Ain't no security guard finna take attack of this monster. No, I mean, coming through this bitch with all these clothes. It's tripping me out. Today's hustle.
It's wild. Did you see the one where they pulled out the whole rack? Like, they just got the whole rack.
Yeah, they just got the whole rack and running with that bitch. And the smart people getting on out their way. Now you got some citizens trying to grab the shit. They gonna die. I mean, them people out there ain't playing, man. I'm talking about, I seen one bitch jump through the window, but the motherfucking door, or the window went all the way, the opening wasn't big enough for her. She running from the people, jumped through that bitch and fall down. The car rolled on out. And she laid out there with with groceries and shit. This ain't even no clothes or nothing. It was nothing but groceries, milk, and you know what I mean? They running out of everything. In my hood, my nigga, if you got a stove, that bitch gonna get raw.
Damn, bro.
Right now, that bitch gonna get raw. I pulled up at the gas station in my hood the other day, and they had about 2-3 of my partners on pictures. You know what I mean? Now they put the picture you stealing at they stove. They put the pictures on that motherfucker.
Yeah, if you get them, this nigga, they put bounties up.
You see this nigga, he's stealing.
They putting bounties up for this shit now.
Yeah, the game done changed, man.
Nah, the game done definitely changed.
But these niggas, these niggas would have never seen 30s and 40s coming up if they had the hand-to-hand hustle like us. You know what I mean? The way we came up, they probably would have never touched no 100K or no, you know what I mean?
Nah, straight up.
Some of these niggas, man, could never touch a brick. You know what I mean? It was like the hardest thing to do.
Did you get to see the fight with Say Cheese and Sauce Woodwinnin?
Yeah, Say Cheese can't fight at all.
Yeah, like before they went in that fight, who'd you think was gonna win that fight?
I thought Say Cheese was the only reason being I'm looking at your length, I'm looking at your height, I'm looking at your, boy, you, ain't it Shawn Cotton?
Yeah, Shawn Cotton.
Soft as cotton, man. And I ain't talking down on you, know what I mean? You know, you had heart.
Yeah.
You got in that bitch. To me, being a motherfucker that'll let their nuts hang enough to get in the ring and throw them hoes, you know what I mean? That means something.
And I heard that was his first fight too.
But the way you got Shawn Cotton got dropped, didn't even look like a punch. It looked like a, you know what I mean? Man, the way you dropped, my nigga. Yeah, Shawn Cotton, you shouldn't have did that.
Who would you want to see in a like a celebrity boxing match? Like, what would you like to see?
I'd like to see Dr. Dre and 50 Cent. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that's a good question. I'd like to see Drake and Chris Brown's problem.
Like ultimate light skin, nigga.
Yeah, I'd like to see NBA Youngboy and Durk getting that bitch as well.
Now that would be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, I'd like to see them get it out their chest.
That's a good question. When shit goes that far, is it unsquashable at that point?
Bloodshed? Yeah. Shit, for me it is. God forgive me, you know what I mean? You know, and I ain't trying to influence nobody to think how I think of that. You know, I mean, shit, I done tried to stop a bunch of wars after bloodshed. It just never was successful. I mean, once that bloodshed, that type of pain, because the person who you trying to get to stop the shit, when they tell you how they feel, you always understand them. You know what I mean? You try to get it stopped, but you like, I feel. Yeah, shit. I wish Mo3 and Trap them could have sat down, man. That would have been major for the city, man.
Major for sure.
I hate to see that young nigga lost his life, man.
Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, who wins the second fight?
I'm Errol Spence to the death. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've been fucking with Errol way before his first professional, you know what I mean? But I put niggas in from Dallas on the Errol. All my niggas in South Dallas will tell you right now, if they was here, you see them, J-Dawg put me on Errol, you know what I mean? I can't understand what happened. But
you got a boxing background at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so what do you feel like what happened?
Man, I think he didn't have another game plan. I think he didn't have. I don't think he had the other options to pick from. If this go this way,
Yeah.
Because from out the gate, when he first got that one big punch put on him, you know what I mean? And I never seen him come back. You know what I mean? He was never all the way back. You know, I mean his trainer just got #1 trainer of the year. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
So we know the strength and conditioning coach it's the baddest around this bitch, you know what I mean? Oh my God, but that broke me, that hurt me.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man, no cap, I ain't paid on some, and there might be some bullshit, but I ain't paid one debt yet. One bet that I lost, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to even pay my debt. Sound like that might be some whole shit to some people. But I ain't paid one nigga who won against me with Crawford. No, I ain't paid yet.
on some sports shit, man, when you see what Deion Sanders is doing for college football, man, what do you think, bro?
My hero. That's my hero. We need him to be, we need Deion Sanders to be in these hoods and shit. That nigga give a damn, boy. That nigga's a winner. Hey, when he get with it, he wins, man. Ever since he been in the game, though, know what I mean?
Yeah, facts though.
That boy's a straight winner, man.
Texans or Cowboys fan, what are you?
Of course I'm Texans. Of course, that don't mean I believe we gonna win. No. Yeah. But see, if it ain't the Texans for me is that. You know what I mean? So you know how they go with me. I'm a Texans motherfucker. I'm gonna go with our Texas team.
Yeah, facts.
But however, nigga, to be a true Houston fan with Rockets, Texans, whatever, you gotta prepare to be let down. You gotta goddamn embrace this, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be a diehard Texans fan, you know pain is near, you know what I mean? You know you're gonna go through some heartache and pain. They not gonna deliver like that, you know, I hate it, man. But I love Texas teams though.
In our last interview, you had a little viral clip, and it said, and I think I edited it, and it said, I want to go to heaven, right? Mm-hmm. And that really spoke volumes to me. What would you say to an atheist?
Boy, you better not find out God real when he's standing in front of your ass. That's the worst time to find out he the truth, when you looking at him. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? If you don't believe in him, you know what I mean? Boy, I sure hope, you know, I really don't have no judgment on no atheists other than that. You know what I mean? My whole thing is, that's like a whole nother, like for me not to believe in God, but believe in the devil. You know what I mean? I would want to know what all the devil done did for you. You know what I mean? Like what's so special about it? You know what I mean? To make you know what I mean? Now, I know some people just don't believe in nothing. You know what I mean? I can understand them a little more. You know what I mean? Than the motherfucker saying, I deny this, but I picked this up. But you know, to each his own.
Yeah, man. We got a special guest coming to the couch, man. Get his mic going on. Slide on in there.
D. Jones.
Talk to us.
Come interview ready, man.
Yeah, man. Hey. So talk to us, J-Dawg, man. Tell us about who we got on the couch with us right now, man.
Man, this is a legend in his own right. D. Jones, man. Mr. Relentless, what I call him. Yeah, he gonna get it done, man.
Yeah. Come on, talk to me, Jones. We've been talking off camera, you know what I mean? And you were telling me about the game plan that you had for him. You know what I mean? You were like, man, we got a game plan this time. We putting things in motions. We hitting all the blogs. We putting together an album. What made it to where y'all finally linked up?
Like we was talking about earlier, man. Me and Michael Watts go way, way back, man. I've been, rocking with J-Dawg for well over 15 years as well, man. It's just perfect timing. He called me. He needed some firm management, man, and that's what I do. Like he said, Mr. Relentless. I'm a walking green light, dog. I don't stop. I keep it moving, at all times.
And for those who don't know your resume, go on, brag on yourself real quick, man. So
I mean, as far as resume go, I mean, this is my first. This is my biggest artist as far as management. As you see right here. This is my artist right here too. I got Free Fully Tuned, as you see this right here. He should be coming home like December right now. He doing the ISF. But you know, I'm more on the promoting side. You know, I started doing promotion. Obviously, early on, you know, I signed my first deal as an artist when I was 17, but in and out of jail. You know, in and out of jail, man. You know, that should have put a stop to everything. You know, but I never stopped hustling. You know, I never stopped making things happen. You know, I've always been on top of my business. You know what I mean? J-Dawg see that. He understands the assignment. And my biggest goal right now, you know, is just to get him back active. Yeah. And I thought, shit, man, this man got so much work, man, it's ridiculous. I'm talking about when I tell you, man. I got like 39 features booked, and I had to stop right there because I gotta, you know, calculate all the steps. You know, there's so much stuff we gotta do. You know, we finna do a Texas tour right now. I think I got like 8 of the shows in Texas booked already. You know, he had some prior ones, and I'm not gonna announce a date to it, or we probably not gonna push for it until we get all the major cities locked in. You know, all the other cities. You know, we're gonna hit at least 25 cities in Texas alone. You know. Now,
Jay, I just want to know how it felt when you got 39 requests. That had to feel good. Like, damn, niggas want me like that.
Man, I ain't even shocked. No cap. No, not capping. I ain't shocked because everybody, even my closest people, man, they all, first thing they say when they see me, damn, you don't answer that phone, where you been, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure they just, they needed a way to get at me, you know what I mean? I've been real distant, man, for some reason. I think a lot of the deaths and the shit going on, and you know, it just made me real distant, you know what I mean? So he really just, I'm just coming back out there, you know what I mean? He letting them know. And he being the one that you can contact and make sure that it happen, you know, they happy about that.
Yeah. And you know, like back when you came, you had a song with Propane that was super dope. And now to see Propane doing the movies like the Dirty Third movies,
I love it.
Did it inspire you to try to get into acting? Because Houston looked like they got a movie scene.
I think I'd be great in a movie, you know what I mean? I just think I'd be great in it because of the passion and the way I see shit like in my head.
I was just talking to a producer about that.
I see that shit in my head, you know what I mean? But hell yeah, I'm proud of all of you know what I mean? I love Propane, period, you know what I mean? I love what he doing, I love how he move, his grind, his work ethic, but man, damn near all the young in the city coming up, you know, I done had something to do with them, you know what I mean? You know? But it's just my job though, you know? Like I said, I don't feel like I need a pat on the back for something like that. I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yo, now if let's just say they gave you the pick to be in whatever type of TV movie that you could be in, what type of movie would you want to be in?
Shit, some real life, like something that match some of my story. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would definitely never play a gay role or be a co-star to somebody playing a gay role, some shit like that. Yeah. I feel comfortable in character, you know what I mean? Straight up. You know, but I think I can do anything, you know. I came up on the Pac. When I seen him on that grid lot, I say, this crazy, you know what I mean?
That boy different.
Yeah, that changed me, so I want to try it. I love to try it.
That's what's up. So talk to me about the new plans, what you got coming up in the future. You know, what's the plan for the new team?
Well, I'm sure I heard y'all hinting on it when we walked through the door, man. Me and my boy Scooter right there, man, we got lost coming back up and we had to hit 3 blocks just to find it, man. But I kind of lost my train of thought. The main thing we're trying to do right now is, like I said, get everything out. But I got a call from Gibbs Lewis unit. I believe it was Tuesday. Warden Washington called. They have a new youth program in these systems all over Texas. They want J-Dawg to come speak to all these different programs, you know what I mean? So that's his calling, man, you know what I mean? That's what he do the best. They need somebody that they gonna listen to, and that's him, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, he don't have a big body of work. That's why they starving for him so much, you know? They when he talk, they listen, you know? And that's what they're looking for, you know? Right now, we're getting all the features lined up, Texas tour. The mixtape will be coming. You know, we're going to drop a couple of singles right now, do a little heat check, you know what I mean? Get everybody, you know, back engaged, show them he involved, you know what I mean? Consistency, you know, and it's up, man. You know, the project should be coming first quarter next year. That's what we plan for. That's all. You know, so.
And I want to speak on Twisted Black coming home, man. Man did 17 years.
OG home from that bitch.
Yeah, man. What do you think about that?
Man, that's amazing. No folding, no switching. I talked to him behind the walls a few times. You know what I mean? I talked to him about when he was down there.
Man, I would love to hear you and Twisted Black on the track, man. Is that ever gonna happen, man?
Man, actually, when he see this, he might be mad because he sent the song while he was in the penitentiary for me to get on, but it didn't never come out and play on my audio right. I guess the way it was sent. Yeah. I can't wait to do some shit with the OG.
Yeah.
That nigga, that's a Texas OG. You know what I mean? He just not a Fort Worth OG. That nigga a Texas OG. And the way he remains stiff behind the walls, you know, it's a small world, man, and everything get around. And that's one of the most beautifulest things you can hear when you know, a street nigga representing these Texas streets, and you can hear one of your OGs down there stood all the way. They don't got no smut on his name, none. Know what I mean? Yeah, Twisted Black, he is a GOAT. Know what I mean? Legend.
Yeah.
I just Texas. I can't wait to do music with him.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. And you know, like I said, y'all, the world, man, ain't gonna be ready for what you about to put out, man. It's like we've been missing real music, bro. Like I feel like the game right now is so watered down. Like I say,
yeah, it is.
Nothing is sticking anymore. Why do you think that is? Why do you think music isn't hitting us like it used to?
I mean, the concept, the you know what I mean, the topics, just you know, like I say, man, right now you'll hear a verse, and if you just listen to the verse with no chorus or no nothing else, you don't know what the fuck the name of this song could be. They may as well name it the last word of what they say. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's no.
Hey, bro, I used to shoot videos, and nigga, I would be lost. Like, what the fuck is the trick?
Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, what do we do? Like,
it tripped me out with 30 people jumping up and dancing to it. I'd be like, damn. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, I believe it might come back. I believe it might start coming back around to that music you can learn something from.
Is there anybody that you co-sign, just from Houston, that you see that's like, nah, I fuck with this shit. Not anybody that's on, but I'm talking about
all of them. You know what I mean? Callaway. Of course, y'all gotta have Callaway up here. Yeah. Fast Lane, that's my baby. You know what I mean? D baby, Young Easy. Shit, the list goes so far. Young Al, all them niggas, man. I co-sign all them niggas, man. Man, I don't want to miss nobody. The whole stunner gang. You know what I mean? Trae 100 and them. Stunner Bam.
Oh, Stunner Bam, yeah. There you go.
Man, I fuck with all the young. I hate them even saying Ski Taste. I hate them even saying names. Big Tony, Brick, you know what I mean? Wolfpack. Yeah. Man, when I say it's so many of them, and I fuck with all of them the long way. You know what I mean? All of them.
And this like right now, it's like a lot of females that are running the game right now, right?
Yeah, they going off.
They like going off. What do you think about their music now when it's, you know, it's all about shaking an ass and breaking a nigga and, you know?
Yes. Sometimes I get fed up with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be like, damn, it sounds like you gotta be a prostitute to be a female rapper these days sometimes. But man, then get on, sometimes I catch them on one of the podcasts or so where they got to spit and they go to fuck off and I be like, damn, you can rap your ass off, you know what I mean? But you know, it's good music, man. Drop, you know what I mean? I think they trying to make it in the game, and I believe this is what the people want. They want to hear that shit. You know, they want to hear them women. They want to see that ass shake. They want to see you pussy popping, and they want to hear you talking about it. You know what I mean? And if it's what's said, you know, I can't knock your bag.
Yeah. And then I just gotta ask you, bro, because it's like you're just like highly respected, bro, and your opinion very matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I had to ask about the C-Roll and Trae. I'm gonna ask you one more because I just have to know. You know what I'm saying? A Megan Thee Stallion, right?
Right.
And she goes on trial, right? And she testifies. Isn't that snitching?
Yeah, it is. It is totally snitching. And you know, I mean, I'm a little. I mean, you know, she a woman too, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it don't matter. That was totally snitching. However, you know, yeah, I might be the wrong person to ask that. Cause to me, man, like, I wanted to care. Me personally, I wanted to beat the dog shit out to her, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. In my mind, I'm like, what the fuck you got, what you been, extra gangster around these?
Yeah, no, for real.
That was too much for me, but however, it's a lot of shit get past, you know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking.
But you know, I ride for Megan, you know what I mean? I ride for baby girl, you know what I mean? But that was definitely telling, you know what I mean? Yeah, shit. Boy, we got some, hey man, when you think about snitching and shit, man, there's a lot of motherfuckers that breach their contract, man.
What do you feel about the 1090 Jake, where he's exposing everybody who's telling? Do you rock with that, or do you feel like you're not our race, you need to stay out of it?
My nigga, you done made your whole success off of this. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you done blew up, they go hurt you, boy.
Yeah, but it's like the same time.
You know what I mean? At the same time, you can't keep benefiting off all this shit. They gonna hurt you, man. And you done made your whole career. I'm talking about the minute somebody get a name, you pull up their files. You want to see what they did in YMAC. You want to see what they did. Come on, man. That nigga, he done built his career off that shit. He better be stiff, man.
Nah, he's not though. From what
shit, you better be working for the law.
Yeah, you better have protection. It's the only way. You know what I mean?
Man, last time you came here, you blessed our game, man. You gave us some real words, man. Like 5 minutes in the interview, you blessed us, man. And that was back then, man. We appreciate you and love you, man. Do you have any words for the youth? Anybody trying to get in the game? Any positive affirmations? Because your words are powerful, man.
Man, for the youth.
Yeah.
I mean, everything, see, it's so much I want to say to them, but right now it's like so touchy because it seems like everything that they into now, death is part of, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it can come with death, so, man, the only thing that I can really say is, man, live, you know what I mean? Live, like it's nothing better happening than living, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, for real.
Yeah, man, and you know, it's so much I want to say to them, but it's just not enough time, man. Just live, you know, and to the OGs, feed what you want to live, start what you want to die, you know what I mean? You know, and it's just, you know, I can't fathom burying another one of these young dudes, man. Man, some of these dudes so small, man, you could down there put a whole nother person in the casket with them. You know what I mean? And they fit comfortable, perfect. It's like, man, I can't see it no more. You know what I
mean? They missed that bar, bro. Can you say that one more time? You said, feed what you want to live. Say it.
Feed what you want to live, starve what you want to die.
Man, y'all listen up to that. That's real shit. That's
I'm
shit.
talking about. And
we finna have some merch out saying that. Oh, we already talked about it. You know, we already got that in the game plan, man. It's gonna be merch.
And that even go for your personal self. You know, if you feed your spiritual side, it'll live, and the worldly side will die. Vice versa, you know what I mean? But you gotta feed what you want to live, starve what you want to die, man.
That's a cold game right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit out here right now, man. It's all designed for our death. All of it, from what we eat, you know what I mean, the conversations, even some of the motivation you getting, it's just gonna motivate you to die, you know what I mean? And that's just crazy. I'm tired of seeing these young niggas die, man.
Straight up.
That's the worst thing happening to me right now.
And especially like with our the platforms we have with the hip hop shit, we see
shit growing,
niggas is dying so fast.
They dying across the board. Man. Now we can see a nigga die way across town, know what I mean? Somewhere we wouldn't even know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they dying so quick, and then, you know, they embracing it.
Yeah. I hate the culture came to this, man.
Yeah. Man, I went to the store the other day, man. The little nigga jumped out the car with a pistol so long on this side. I just got back in my car. My whole thing is, I don't know you don't know me. What the fuck? You got this, you know what I mean? In my mind, I'm thinking like, you want us to see it? You know what I mean? Like, you want us to know? You know what I mean? And it just bothered me. I feel like I don't need to go in the same store with you. You know what I mean? Because it just feels like if you look at me strange, I'm gonna think, oh, you think that motherfucker for me? You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, it's just like, man, we in another world, man. Yeah. But you know, if you can't blend, then what you do?
Yeah.
If you can't blend in, I know some OGs coming home, they can't get used to this new shit and they gone right back.
Right back in.
Yeah. A couple of my OGs came home and got killed.
Damn.
By little niggas, king niggas killed by a pun just cause they couldn't adjust.
Straight up.
You couldn't adjust. You talking about the way it used to be.
Yeah, one of my partners, rest in peace, he used to say, I ain't gonna let one of these young niggas kill me.
And that's what happened. Killed him, yeah.
Yeah, man, you got any shout outs?
Man, shout out Dallas, man. Shout out everybody in this DF dub, man. Y'all need to do a motherfucking to live and die in D-Town out here, man. I told JJ that and come together, man. Dallas right now got one of the #1 music scenes. Downtown lit. It's growing, it's building. I don't know why niggas ain't supporting each other out here. I don't get it. And that can be the biggest goddamn failure for Dallas as a whole, not supporting each other. Yeah. It's crazy, my nigga.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
Houston a lot like that too. But boy, when I say in Dallas, boy, they don't just not fuck with each other. These niggas, all they gotta do is bump into each other and it's worth killing each other. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
We have a problem.
We have a problem.
And the light's supposed to be on Dallas right now. Everything was turning up for it to happen.
Right.
And they gonna let it go out. You know what I mean? They gonna let it go out.
Damn, man. Hey, man, J-Dawg, you already know you family up here, man. Anytime you want to stop through this bitch, you already know the red carpet will be laid out for you.
Like
you already know the best part of this, man. You are a real life street star, man.